Hey, and welcome to another video of Yay Another Way. Today I want to talk about fun, and I'll start off by talking about what I think could be the opposite of fun, namely being serious. Yesterday was quite a serious video, and there's quite some serious topics that I sometimes discuss, and I don't think that it's bad to be serious. But I do think everything in life is about balance, and currently in society we tend to sometimes, I think, be a bit too serious about a bit too much. Don't get me wrong, serious topics like everything that has to do with injustice or climate change or serious stuff you should be serious about, but then not all of life is like that, and you cannot be an activist, or you cannot live a happy life, or actually any life at all, if you're serious all the time. Like, this level of seriousness creates stress, and people are just always busy, and you get anxious, and you get maybe depressed, or you deal with fear all the time, and like there's these physical effects of stress and being serious all the time, which is like, you have a heightened heart rate or stuff like that. So I'm not just talking about being serious, I'm also talking about being stressed and being busy. Because all of these are fun killers. And then when we do actually have fun, we tend to have fun in quite a numbing way. So we go out and get super drunk, or we sit down and just binge watch Netflix. Like, binging is a thing, or we binge eat, or some people might even do drugs, and all of that is quite numbing, and everyone has their own way of numbing, and I'm not trying to shame anyone, and I even think that numbing can have a place. Like, I know, for example, that I sometimes really like to just take a break from my feelings. If I feel really intense and overwhelmed, I love to put on Netflix and have a stroopwafel, which is a Dutch treat, and just not think about anything. And I think that has a place, but if I end up doing that for a whole day, or if I start to binge, like doing it for a whole day, then I always end up feeling miserable at the end of it. And that is, again, not fun. That's not feeling fun. So another way of having fun is to go do something. And it doesn't have to be big. You can do something spontaneous. You can do something new. Like, if you've never painted before, or if you've never wood burned, or if you've never, whatever, anything you've never done, anything that breaks your routine is fun. Or you can do something old, like anything you loved to do when you were a kid. For example, I really like to do arts and crafts when I was a kid, so I get really happy if I do that now. Or I love to make jewelry and stuff like that, and that's really fun for me to do now. Or you can spend time with kids, because they will put you right back in that mode of play and being in the present moment, and just all that aliveness that you get to feel when you're engaging in that type of fun and that type of play, because it's really about play. And then some animals are very good to play with as well, some pets more than others. I know my puppy definitely always wants to play. And then other things that you can do is to share it with friends. Like, have, sometimes, like, especially lately when I've been tired and overwhelmed with new motherhood, I sometimes don't feel like spending time with people. I have this movement inside of me that then just wants to close off and isolate. But actually right now we're having friends over, and we're just talking about all kinds of random stuff, and we're laughing, and we're having fun, and we're half playing a board game, half not, and everything's like loose and easy, and yeah, it's just such a relief, and it gives me energy as well. Like, it's energizing. And I think even if you don't have friends coming over, like, of course, I think it's the best way to play a board game or play an outside game, and to play an offline game. But if you don't have people coming over, you can also play an online game. I see my teenage brothers sometimes with their headphones on and they're laughing because they're talking to each other. I think as long as you're connecting in some way, that it can be a lot more fun than if you're just solo behind your computer doing a game. Like, that can also be fun, but then it's a bit, again, like the numbing fun. Like, it doesn't really make you feel alive, it more just sort of numbs you. Yeah, so I think that's how you can sense the difference between like numbing fun or activating fun, I would call it. If it gives you energy or if it's just sort of numbing you, and both have a place, like I said. And let's see, what else was I thinking of sharing? Yeah, I think a lot of people think that they don't have time to have fun, because if you ask them, it's like, oh no, I'm way too busy to have fun. Oh, I would love to have fun, but I'm way too busy. Or yeah, but I have kids, or I have a full-time job, or all of that and more. And I get it, I do. I'm sure that you're way busier than I am. But I do think that busy is an excuse that we use a lot, because actually everyone gets the same amount of time, and the way you fill your time is really a choice. And I'm not saying that everyone has the same choices. A lot of people don't get the choice to have that much free time or any free time at all, because they have to make ends meet, and like it's usually about money, or it's about family pressure or any type of pressure to do a certain thing for a certain amount of time. So I get it that sometimes you really don't have time, but for a lot of people, it's not a question of like, oh, I'm being pressured into doing this, or I really couldn't survive, I couldn't pay for food and drink and a roof over my head if I didn't work this much, or if I didn't do this much. No, I think for a lot of people it's busy, 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 also with social events. And like, you know, if you're not feeling like this acquaintance birthday is where you want to go to, but you actually feel like going on a fun night out with your partner, then skip the birthday and go have a fun night out. It's about prioritizing. You have a choice, and I think you should really make time to sometimes forget about time, because right now I have no idea how late it is, what time it is. And I think that's how you can tell that you're really having fun. So be a bit crazy, make silly faces, wear silly clothes, do something crazy, and yeah, just have fun. And the quote of today is, I had too much fun was no one's last regret ever. Basically, you can never have too much fun. So yeah, enjoy. Go out and play. Bye. Hey, it's Yara again from Yay Another Way. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I just wanted to let you know that I started this channel not just to inspire you through videos, but also to offer you my help. If you feel stuck in any way, if you're struggling to find meaning, and if you want to find another way of living, then get in touch with me. Check out how to contact me in the description below. I offer sessions through video call, and I would love to support you to find your own way. I have a background in psychology, humanistics, and spiritual care, and I have a lot of lived experience of doing things my own way, from cancelling my rent and asking all my Facebook friends if I could please stay over at their place, to moving to another country in pursuit of a dream to live off-grid with a like-minded community around me. There's lots of other ways to live your life that you might not have found yet, and I would love to help you find it. So get in touch with me if you would like some support to finding your own way.